Hey, welcome back to this week's edition of Campfire Tales at the Land Camp. So, this week is the beginning of July, and we are going to talk about kind of a weekend review of Davidson Land Company, like we always do. And then one of the topics I want to talk to you today about is how to market properties that you've already bought and that you need to sell or flip. So, first, we'll go back in time. For the last week or so, we have had a steady interest of leads coming in, steady flow of leads coming in, which has been great. Doing a lot of due diligence work and flushing those out to see which properties we can actually work with or which ones we need to move to pass on and move on from. We are in the process of working through. We've got two closings that we're working through. We've had a little bit of title issues, which is probably a whole nother topic for another day, but a little bit of title work that we're working through. I think we're going to be able to get those two resolved and close for purchase on these properties. And so that'll be great. But sometimes you have a plan in place and you think it's going to only take, a couple of days, couple of weeks, whatever it might be. And then you just have to be flexible and be willing to roll with it. And that's the beauty of this business, is that you can do that. I was just talking to the attorney's office and telling them I've got some travel coming up next week. And so if this one closing that was supposed to happen today gets pushed back into next week, do I need to come in early and sign? Do we do DocuSign? And they were totally good with doing DocuSign with me. So that's great. And, the flexibility of your partners, them willing to work with you and communicate with you throughout the process, is such a big deal. So make sure you are aligned with good partners, vendors that you work with, whether that's the attorney, title companies, surveyors, soil testing, engineering groups, builders, whoever it might be. So marketing companies, whatever that vendor partner is, make sure you're aligned well and you got somebody you work well with and you trust. But anyway, going back to business, I've heard and seen a little on a couple of the Facebook groups out there that some people talking about, is this summer slower than last summer? And I would say it has felt like that in some cases. We have a couple of properties that have been taking a longer time to move, and I can't really figure out exactly why, other than I can't. So I've been looking at different data points and talking to different brokers, investors in those areas, and attorneys, and just kind of really trying to take in a lot of different information. So I would say, to answer that question, are things moving slower this year than they have been in previous summers? It feels like it, when you have a property or two sitting out there that you can't move. Otherwise, I would say for the most part, we have been able to sell through most every piece of property that we have purchased this year. For sure, everything we've purchased this year, we've moved through already. And have a really low days on market with those parcels as well. So really excited and thankful for that. But there are a couple out there that we have sat on longer than we want to, which leads to today's kind of tip and topic. So one of the things that we have had to do is get creative and to help market these properties that are taking a little bit longer to sell. So everything from, I've got one property that is almost a 3-acre parcel on a cul-de-sac that's been sitting there for a little while, and we have had a septic test done. I've had a builder walk the lot with me. We've determined where the best building locations would be on the property. We've sketched that out. We've added that to all the information that we provide in the listings. We've got it listed on MLS. We've got it listed on land.com. It's going out through social media. We've pushed it out through Google Ads. We've done a ton of different things with this. I've connected with almost every builder in that region and multiple times and spoken to them about this piece of property. for whatever reason, and we've gotten a decent amount of showing, so it's not that people are just ignoring it and it's not attractive. People are going out. Land is not moving very fast in this region, so for whatever reason, we're just in a bad spot, but we're just continuing to try do new things. So we just came out with and had created with our marketing partner, Unveil Digital. Daniel helped us create a 3D video to showcase this property and what a house would look like on this property. So right now it's a raw land, wooded lot. And so you pull up to it in person, you really can't see much past the curb. And so a lot of times people need help envisioning what could possibly be there, what the possibilities are. So we have created this video, and it's been pretty cool to show a house that would sit where the building envelope is on the property and what it would look like. It's pretty phenomenal product that we put together. So I'm excited about that. We're posting it on our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channels. So if you're curious on what that type of product looks like, you'll just come find us on social media platforms and you'll see it. So things like that you have to do, and you have to invest a little bit. So a video like that has cost us some money, but that's okay. It's worth it. I believe it'll help us move the product at the end of the day. And so know that your traditional forms of marketing, once you're trying to unload and sell a property, you may have to get creative. You may have to think outside the box a little bit more than you normally do sometimes. And sometimes you're going to have properties sell faster than you can actually start to activate your marketing plan. So those are great scenarios to have. Doesn't always happen like that though. So for us in this particular case, we've had to really just push and push and push and think differently. And how do we showcase this property differently? Who are we missing? Who are we not seeing? Who are we not getting in front of? Asking a lot of hard questions, and really putting the time and effort into trying to get in front of the right people, connect with them, showcase the property in a way that kind of aha moment for them, and hopefully we're going to have this property sold soon. So outside of that, that's ways to help market it. Now, we've also considered, and you may have to do this as well, actually working with a builder to build on the site. So I think there are a lot of cases where a home built on a piece of raw land potentially could sell faster than the raw land itself in some cases. So this is being one of those instances. I've asked myself and others, and I got to believe that this home would potentially sell faster than the raw land is sat there and not sold. So we're exploring that as well. So a lot of different things to consider when you are looking to sell the land that you have bought. And I hope this helps maybe stimulate some ideas, encourage you to be creative as you're looking to market your properties. And if you have any questions, if there's anything we can help with, just reach out, hit us up on social media, reply to this video in the comments, whatever it looks like, wherever you're seeing this, whatever platform. And so hopefully that will help you guys sell your properties faster. And like I said, if there's any interest in learning how to flip land, invest in land, check out thelandcamp.com. It's where we have our education side of the business, and we're happy to help walk people through how to get started and get that first deal, typically in 7 months or less is what we tell folks. So it's actually been true and been the case for every person that's gone through our product so far. So we're excited about that and love to share more about it. Just go to thelandcamp.com. You can actually click on one of the buttons down there is book a call, and we can set up a call together, and I can talk you through anything that you might have questions about. But appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry it's a little bit longer this week, but hopefully the information was helpful and valuable and can help you in your own business. Thanks for tuning in.